Hello and welcome to 4 SHU. Today we've got in the building Rhys, Charlie and Luke.
Hello.
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 Hi.
And because this is our first official episode, I think we should get straight into it. We're going to be discussing the World Cup because day of recording is the 15th of December, just a couple of days before the France-Argentina World Cup final, and I think we should get some opinions on record. Anyone want to start?
I mean, if we're talking about the final itself, I think Messi versus Mbappe for the World Cup is very fitting. If you're not French and aren't supporting Argentina, what are you doing? Because I think we all want Messi to win his World Cup, surely. And France are boring, you know what I mean? Plus Mbappe's are
Why are they boring?
They won it last time.
They won the last one. I just feel like they're one of the obvious picks at the start of the tournament. And it's like, I just want Messi to win the World Cup, to be honest.
I think they've rode their luck as well.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, like, they've not played that well.
Well, I mean, they've had their injuries and stuff.
Yeah.
And I saw a thing about Benzema maybe coming in for the final, but...
Yeah, that would be very controversial, surely.
Can you imagine?
Surely, though.
Especially on Giroud, I feel bad because he's actually had a good World Cup.
Surely.
I had a
he's
very
been
good World Cup,
unbelievable.
yeah.
Sorry, Luke.
It's alright, it's not you. Surely with Benzema, he's been out for what, 4 weeks, 5 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Giroud's on form.
Yeah, Giroud's on form. Benzema won't be on form.
No.
You can't start him in the biggest game in international football.
No.
Absolutely, without playing a single match in any, not even the group stages, did he?
No,
he didn't,
So yeah,
he didn't travel.
so be silly to, in my opinion, to start him.
Maybe
Yeah.
put him on the bench, though.
Maybe.
I think he's too good. Like,
Yeah. You can't. I feel like if he's available,
Yeah.
this guy's just he won the Ballon d'Or, didn't he? So
Yeah.
like, you can't leave him completely out, I don't think. But starting him over Giroud, who's been unbelievable in my opinion.
Yeah, silly idea.
Like-
Maybe start him over Mbappe, who's ghosted the whole tournament.
Yeah. That's
You putting that
that's
on?
what
You
a
putting that on record?
That's a
Yeah.
hell of a
What's he done
statement there.
Go on then, Andy. What's he done this?
He's
this
got
tournament?
5 goals, I believe. He's got 4 or 5 goals in the World Cup.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Mbappe.
Mbappe.
Oh.
Hey,
Well, no, what I was going to say was, so obviously Benzema wasn't even included, was he, in the actual squad to start with?
No, he was,
No,
but he
he
got
was.
injured.
Yeah,
He was.
and
Oh,
they didn't
didn't he-
replace him.
Oh,
Which
okay.
means if
Makes
France
sense.
if France do win, I've seen someone say that if they do, he gets a medal even though he
Yeah,
hasn't played.
that's fair enough.
That's terrible ball knowledge
So
for me.
Mbappe has got 5 goals. He is the joint top scorer in the World Cup, Luke. So I don't know
wow.
what else you would want him to do to say he's had a good tournament.
Oh no.
Oh no!
You've let an agenda get in the way. He
I
scored 2
have.
against Poland, 2 against Denmark, 1 against Australia.
Okay, fine. Oh, okay then. Well, he hasn't scored a knockout.
There he did.
He's in
Poland.
Oh, is that a knockout? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it wasn't
oops,
on.
knockout.
Oh.
Plus, I think he's a banker to score in the final. The stage is set for Kylian.
I mean, England did a good job of keeping him quiet. I feel
Yeah,
like.
no, they
yeah,
did.
we were
You
brilliant.
know, and even, I mean, to a degree, last night he wasn't exactly.
It
No.
wasn't amazing. I
On
mean,
his
he went on that mad
best.
run and then he got crunched by I can't remember who it was.
Oh, that really
The
clean
Moroccan
tackle.
fullback. Yeah.
Yeah, that was nice, to be fair.
Was it not Hakimi?
It might have been. No, I think it was Amrabat.
Hakimi tackled him once. I know that.
Yeah, I think
but
Amrabat was the
Amrabat
one, yeah.
literally sent him into another dimension. Like this guy absolutely clattered him.
Because I saw a tweet the other day saying that, like, obviously this is Mbappe's second World Cup, and he's 23.
He's 23 and could win his second World Cup. at
Yeah,
23.
like this is
Yeah,
Pele
it's-
numbers.
it's-
Yeah,
Getting to this many World Cups.
and
this
with
young.
a team like France around him, I feel like it could be the first of a few.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You wouldn't say it was his last.
Yeah.
As much as I like him,
okay.
as much as I like him as a player, his personality's not
Yeah,
great, is it?
yeah. Oh,
what?
yeah.
Mbappe?
The whole PSG situation. Like.
He's a class player, but I think he's an absolute tool, to be honest with you.
Go on then, elaborate.
You want to elaborate? Okay.
Yes, please.
I don't know, like, especially when Kane put his penalty over the bar, he was laughing away and stuff like that. And even yesterday when he was just taking ages to do his shoelaces up, like,
I don't remember that part.
To be honest,
I get it, like...
If he's your player, you like that though. Like,
No, I get being a shithouse, but especially when it's kind of like...
Oh yeah, when
He
he
just gets
laughed, it
gets
rattled me. But I was also
riled
like, fair play. If one of our players did it, I'd be
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Yeah,
Imagine if it was the
I
other way
know.
around.
It's
It's one of those
England
things
player,
where I can see both sides of it.
It's like Jamie Vardy in it, he's
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
when
exactly.
if it's not
So,
against your team, it's fine.
We're saying Mbappe's the French Jamie Vardy, yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
Vardy's a good player.
Well, here's a point that I saw earlier on Twitter. Because obviously the big thing about England's 2018 World Cup run was that everyone said they had an easy run, right?
Yeah.
And I'm looking. So like France's run to the final was Poland, England. Fair enough, England's a tough game, but then Morocco. So they played one good team out of three. Like, obviously, Morocco have had a great tournament.
Who is
but-
Who was in their group? Because I feel like you need to include the group.
okay,
Denmark were in there.
Yeah, Denmark, Australia, and
Someone
else.
shit, wasn't it?
Tunisia.
Wow.
Who they lost to.
Who they? Okay.
So that's France's run, right? So let's say out of the 16, they played Australia, Denmark, Tunisia, Poland, England, and Morocco. Morocco and Denmark are decent teams, especially Morocco this tournament, but that's a very easy run.
I feel
to the
like
final, right?
I feel like if you
pretty
looked
easy
at most World Cup winning teams, they haven't actually played many world class
Yeah.
No.
teams.
Well, let's get
I
Argentina's
was
up
just
as well.
about to ask Argentina.
So Saudi Arabia,
who they lost?
Who they lost
yeah,
to.
Lost to,
Mexico, Poland, Australia, Netherlands, Croatia. Okay, Argentina's had a.
I feel like they've had a
harder.
much harder
Yeah.
run.
Also, can I just say, I don't know if I've told Andy, I'm not sure if I've told you too. Spain 2010, when they won the World Cup, they lost their opening group stage match.
They did, and it was against someone shit.
Yeah, I can't remember who was it. North Macedonia
I
or
can-
something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that. But yeah, they lost that. So and everyone was laughing at them, saying, "Oh, everyone's hyped them up, but they ain't gonna win nothing."
Yeah, you can't judge
And
it off
then-
one game at the end of
exactly.
I mean, every World Cup has shock results. I mean, look, you know,
the day. Well, yeah, Argentina lost to Saudi Arabia, but are in the
Yeah.
final. They could win it. Like it's mental.
yeah, it's pretty. And even like big teams have like gone
Yeah, it was
out like, early
Switzerland.
as well.
Yeah, Spain lost to Switzerland.
I mean,
Like,
but-
even like Italy didn't even qualify. Like
after
and-
winning the Euros.
yeah, after winning the Euro,
Yeah,
you know,
it's
Yeah,
wild.
2 World Cups in a
yeah,
row.
2 World Cups in a row now. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, to be honest, when I saw Argentina lost that first game, I thought there was no way they were getting to the final. Like, I know what you're saying; it's one game, but Saudi Arabia.
sorry.
Yeah,
I'm-
you know they were on like a 30-game unbeaten.
Yeah,
run as well.
exactly. Yeah.
Like it's just crazy football for you.
let's put it out there. I think it's very set up for Argentina to win it.
I feel like it's not because. Do you remember in 2014 when they got to the final? I was like, yeah, Messi's World Cup. I know this is
Yeah.
his last, so it's a bit different.
Some people were saying it was rigged in 2014, weren't they, back then?
I
And
mean, I
saying it,
think-
they're still saying it now.
Well, Messi versus Mbappe is what FIFA would have wanted.
yeah, that is true.
We'll make it that what you will.
I think as well, like with Messi, you know, being at PSG and PSG owned by
Like Qatar.
Qatarians.
Ooh, Charlie.
Yeah, but I don't want to
Charlie,
go down that
careful what you say.
route. Yeah, I don't want to go down
If
that
Charlie
route.
goes missing.
But yeah, I feel like, especially some of the refereeing decisions as well. Like,
Oh
in
yeah,
this
there's
World
been
Cup
some
have
very
been-
questionable ones.
Yeah.
not even just towards Argentina, just in general. I mean, that referee that
Against England.
against England, and the one that refereed, wasn't it Netherlands, Argentina? He had no control. over the game.
Oh,
Oh,
giving out
yeah.
yellow cards in a penalty
13,
shootout.
Yeah,
13
give-
yellow cards or something
No, it
like
was
that.
17.
Yeah,
Yeah,
17.
but they were like
Yeah.
clean tackles as well. And even
Yeah.
the commentator was just like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
that
Dion
was a weird
Dublin
one.
was very
Imagine-
confused. He was
Yeah.
like, I'm not quite sure what the problem
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like Dion Dublin's always confused.
Yeah, I was about to say something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that referee was
Yeah.
a bit of a joke considering he's FIFA qualified.
yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
Mm.
it is what it is, really.
Yeah.
And even like in the first game, remember that goal that there's like a controversial goal.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
the
don't know.
first goal.
Yeah,
of-
yeah.
Ecuador.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ecuador.
Ecuador,
That
Qatar.
got people talking, didn't it? I mean,
It did.
I mean, that was just a rule that not many people knew
not
about.
many people
though.
knew about, but it was just
True.
like, I don't know, the fact pundits were confused. I was like, you're the
But that
experts.
again, that was Dion Dublin, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
okay, well, maybe Dion Dublin just ain't very good at
I mean, I was confused at the time as well, but then
Yeah,
when you
yeah,
actually
yeah.
think about it, yeah.
A
A
Actually,
referee
yeah,
was
stop
sent
listening.
home, wasn't they?
The one from the England game.
One
But
from England.
Yeah, but then they
that's
send
made,
referees
yeah,
home.
that's what I was about to say.
I
That was
didn't
made
know
a
that.
bigger deal than it was gonna be. Like, because there's only 2 games left, they don't need 12 referees on standby. Like,
Yeah, no,
Ah,
I was,
okay.
Okay.
I was talking to my dad about that, and he said the same thing.
Yeah,
he said
yeah.
they don't need
A million.
Yeah.
because
referees.
they will have their set referees for the third and fourth game
yeah, exactly. That'll be
and the
pre-decided.
final, which is Saturday, isn't it? That
Yeah, yeah.
the
Saturday,
third
fourth
game. Yeah.
Which I mean, no one's going to really watch that. But
No, I'm not gonna watch
No.
that.
because when England were in it against
It was just
Belgium,
the shittest game.
you know, I didn't bother watching it.
I
However-
didn't watch it.
No.
However, if you're from Morocco, you really.
I
wanna
feel like
win
as
that.
a smaller team, it means more.
Yeah, you can say you were the
Yes.
3rd best team in the World Cup.
Yeah.
It just screams
Tim Pot.
no, not even that. It just screams like a draw and Croatia win on penalties. To be honest,
Mm.
I also
Mm.
feel the teams will be so demoralised. Like,
That's the thing. I wouldn't want to play in that game.
no,
Oh,
I'd-
look, you
it'd be a bit
fucked up. Here's a game
Yeah,
to
it'd be a
play.
bit humiliating.
I get why they play it, but as a player, I wouldn't want
I'll
to.
just be
And even
like-
as a fan, I wouldn't really want to go and watch it. To be honest
No,
with you.
it's like-
But then again, it depends where you're from. Like Morocco will be buzzing for that.
Yeah, they'll
I think
probably sell
it
out most
means
of the
more to a
tickets.
smaller nation. That's
Yeah.
fair enough.
I feel like it's the same as if you're a small team and you get to an FA Cup final and you get a runners-up medal.
yeah,
That's not too bad. Like
no,
if you play for Plymouth Argyle and you get a runners-up medal, then it's not too bad.
Plymouth. Is that a prediction, Andy, for next season?
I'm just
Or
throwing it out
even
there.
when little
Pie
when,
face.
when small clubs go on bigger, like Boreham Wood last season
Yeah.
when they were
Anyone
Got to
facing
fifth round,
Arsenal
yeah.
and all that.
Nottingham Forest.
Nottingham
Sorry,
Forest,
can't ignore our.
They played
role.
Everton, didn't they?
Yeah.
Played
Yeah.
Everton. They're playing like big teams. It means a lot more to them.
Oh yeah.
And I
100%.
guess I can't believe we just compared the Morocco national team to Boreham Wood, but you know,
anything goes.
yep.
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one.
Okay, well, before the World Cup final happens, who's winning? Let's start with you, Luke. I already know the answer.
So I said it 5 weeks ago that they'd win the World Cup. My prediction has not changed the entire tournament. I have got the silky Argentina winning the big gold trophy, baby. And Julian Alvarez is going to score in the final.
I knew Alvarez was coming up. I was ready for
I
that.
think
You
he
know
scores
what?
in the final.
Oh,
You know what? I wouldn't be
let's-
surprised if he does, because Argentina's defense isn't
It's
that
not
great.
if Argentina win, it won't be Messi who scores the winner.
No.
It'll be a shithouse header from a corner or something.
Otamendi,
Well,
Qatar.
let's
Oh,
get-
yeah, you're getting all the City players in here. Aren't you?
Let's get this on record then. So, Rhys, did you see Julian Alvarez's goal against? Who did they play the other day?
Oh,
The
who
solo
did they
goal.
play?
Croatia.
Netherlands.
Oh.
No, was
No,
it
Croatia.
Croatia?
Croatia, yeah,
yeah, same
Croatia.
flag,
Did you
different
see
flag.
his goal against
Yes,
Croatia?
I did. It was bloody. Mate, it was unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Yes, it was.
Unbelievable.
The dribbling.
Thank you, Reece.
The
Unbelievably
dribbling
bad.
was
Thank you,
really.
Reece.
What about the two deflections?
the
Does
two
that,
deflect-
does
I've
that
only
not
seen,
take
I've only
away?
seen the Alvarez I've only seen the good goal.
Oh,
No, no,
okay,
that's
okay.
what I'm on about.
That
Like,
is the goal. They say
yeah.
deflections, Reece, right? For me, it's defenders trying to tackle and they just don't.
Yeah,
I
no,
think
It's not a deflection.
Yeah, it's not like goal of the tournament, but
Oh,
it's still like a really nice
I
goal.
mean, I think it's a Man City bias there, personally, but
I'm not a City
Yeah,
fan.
Rhys, let's
I'm-
let's come here and watch it again.
Alright.
Well, it would stay there for a minute, but
In the meantime, did you? I know you did, Andy. But did you two see the nearly goal of the tournament last night? Overhead kick.
Yes.
Yeah, from
oh
Morocco.
I
my
think it
god.
would have been goal of the tournament.
oh
though.
yeah.
Oh, if that goes in, Charlie, come on.
What else even contends with that?
I suppose there's not actually been that many bangers, has there? In this?
No, to be fair, France's first goal against us, I can't remember who scored.
Yeah, that.
It was-
Oh,
centre-mid,
fucking
yeah,
Real
for
Madrid
Real
centre-mid.
Madrid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Real Madrid
Yeah,
guy.
was on his name.
really
Begins with T.
Tucci
Yeah,
Michelli.
yeah.
Tucci
Yeah,
Michelli.
yeah, yeah.
I think
Yeah.
you've nailed the
Tush.
pronunciation there.
But then
did I?
I
again,
think so.
the fucking pundits at half time were saying that Pickford probably could have saved it. I was
It's
thinking,
like it's right in the bottom
Yeah,
corner.
I
Ben
was
Foster
thinking-
said that as well.
oh, but Ben Foster, you know,
Yeah,
he sticks
Watford.
with cycling. Do you know what I mean? go ride your bike.
Charlie, you know you're talking about a goalkeeper that's got the most saves in Premier League history.
Yeah, but he played for Watford, so.
Yeah,
No,
well,
but most saves in Premier League.
Yeah.
He also conceded the most Premier League goals ever.
Well, yeah, because he was
But-
about.
How does that make sense
He
then?
was like, when
What do you mean? How does that make sense?
Like saves and then conceding the most goals.
Just played the most, not the most.
Well,
games,
yeah,
but
because
played
when he
a lot.
Did
retired, he
not
was like
have a back
100 years
four?
old. Like, I'm not being funny, but.
Well, he can stick
Right,
with cycling.
Rhys.
Okay, I'm not.
You might have to come over here for a sec.
Right.
Yeah, we'll give it a minute. Okay, so it starts here. Assist by Messi.
So we're just watching Alvarez's goal again.
So he runs. He's got options.
Right, there's the first one. There's the second deflection. Rhys, come on.
Go,
Not
go, go, go!
It's not deflections. It's just
Well,
bad defending.
Right, it's deflected off how many? 2 or 3 defenders?
Two.
Like, look, watching it back, I'm not going to say goal of the tournament. but what I will say,
I won't go near
is-
goal tournament. Jesus.
it's just like the fact. Not many strikers, I think, would make it the whole way
but
through.
also, do you not think he's just got so much space?
obviously,
got
there's
this-
luck involved.
Like, that's.
That's not an. You're acting like it's an easy goal.
no, it's
But
not.
look at
It's not
that.
an easy goal. Like
What's
it's.
wrong with that?
It
He
was well
tries to buff it.
taken, but I wouldn't.
Yeah, the last bit's good.
I wouldn't rave on about it.
No, I wouldn't rave about that.
I think it's a
goal
nice
either.
goal. I think it's a very nice goal.
Is that aimed at me, Charlie?
Yeah.
It might be, yes.
Okay, well, so anyway,
Okay,
that was
yeah,
Luke's
so that's my prediction.
I'm saying France.
Why are you saying France? Can I ask?
I just think, I don't know, Mbappe. Mbappe's going to turn up in the big moments, especially on international football.
I'm calling it.
Go on.
So, like I said, if Argentina win, it would be a goal from the most random player, Otamendi.
I was thinking Di Maria. You know,
maybe,
possibly.
maybe.
Fair.
I'm not sure. I
'Cause,
just-
yeah, maybe if it's France, it'll be Giroud.
Mm-hmm.
I just think
Maybe-
I think Giroud has arguably impressed me the most on that French team.
I see.
Mm,
Yeah,
yeah.
Like, even though they were poor against England, I thought Giroud was always like showing
yeah.
up. So
Yeah, Drew was
I
good.
don't know. I
yeah,
think,
he was good.
but yeah, you got anything to add?
So wait,
Andy,
what was
to
your prediction?
France?
Okay, France.
I just feel like
I
it's
thought you were
too.
saying
It
Argentina.
seems too. No. I said if Argentina win, they still
Oh,
have it.
okay, yeah.
But I think the thing with France, A, they've got the better team on paper, and B, I just think it seems too good to be true that Messi wins his last World Cup.
Yeah, fair. And what about you, Charlie?
Mm.
As a betting man, are you going to go with the bookies'
He's done his
favourites?
homework.
France?
Who is it? France at the
Just
favourites?
about, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
won't much in it.
Very close.
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, I think as a whole, if you look at the Argentina squad, like if you take Messi out of it, they're really
Quite naff.
Then,
Yeah.
yeah. Then
My
again, if you take Mbappe out, I feel like you have, other
Good quality player.
good
Well-
quality players, but it's nowhere near the level of Mbappe.
No, but I think that's the question. If you take the star player out of both teams, who's got a better team? I'd say France.
yeah, they would.
And like
they would.
even this
And-
injury,
Even they've got a bit of an
injury-ridden
injury
And I
crisis.
think-
France team.
And I think France will win personally. I think that Argentina's defence won't be able to cope with Mbappe, and I think Giroud will just kind of
Yeah,
you know,
imagine
be in
Giroud
there.
against 5'7" Martinez.
Oh no.
I personally don't think Argentina have a good enough defence for the French attack.
He's
Yeah,
5'9" Andy.
To be honest with you,
5'2".
Wow.
I think France will win, but I don't think they'll win in 90 minutes. I think it will go all the way.
Yeah.
I think it
I
will
mean,
either
that's
be.
every final, though, isn't it? They're all so boring.
Yeah, they will
so
be
hopefully
boring.
this one's different. But there's been so
I
many
don't know,
underwhelming
but
finals.
I think,
I think it's going to be
Like-
a boring final.
like you said about Giroud being a good player and impressing you, I think even Griezmann's been class this
Yeah,
World
yeah.
Oh,
Cup.
Griezmann was so good yesterday.
Yeah, he was class yesterday.
Everywhere.
And he's playing a bit more deep, and he seems to be kind of doing that job and kind of filling the position of attacker as well, which
Yeah.
you
I
don't
agree.
really see much of, and and then they link together, and Giroud's class, he hit the post yesterday, that good shot.
Mm.
Mbappe's just, his pace just, it's,
Yeah.
Different
you know.
level.
Absolutely.
One point to bring up, again, going back to Argentina's squad on paper. My dad sent me this text, right? Not yesterday.
Shout
day
out
before.
Shearer.
Yeah, shout out Shearer. Anyways, he said, you've got to question why your team with Otamendi, Alvarez, McAllister, the one for Brighton,
Brighton.
Brighton, yeah.
and Martinez, the goalie, who he argues none of whom would get into England's starting 11, and yet they're in the final, and England get knocked out of the quarterfinal.
Just Messi, isn't it? Like,
It's-
that's
yeah,
the
I
difference.
said that is
think
what I
Messi
said. I said
separates.
Messi separates
But-
the men from boys.
I mean, Martinez is.
That's why I was.
Martinez is a class goalkeeper.
I think
Ah, but
he
again-
gets in the England team.
Do you think?
Over
think,
Pickford,
I
yeah?
think he's a better goalkeeper than Pickford.
Yeah, I agree.
But there's not much in it.
Okay, but what about? I guess. What about like Nick Pope?
Oh my god.
No, I'm bringing him into it
I'd
because
say-
Come on, Charlie.
Oh, come
I
on.
think Martinez is outside of the big six, makes a case for the best goalkeeper outside of the big six
Yeah.
teams. Like,
No, I agree with that.
I think he's brilliant.
And he's got a good character as well.
He's
to be
also a
fair.
shit house.
Yeah,
as
did you
well.
see his
Yeah.
interview after the?
Yeah, I
He
did
was
see
like,
his
I
interview.
think Van Gaal needs to shut his mouth. He was just like so like.
Yeah.
cutthroat. I was like, this guy.
Well, that's another thing we should talk about, really. Obviously, there was that iconic picture of Otamendi celebrating in front of the Netherlands players in the penalty shootout.
Yeah.
For me, I quite like
I
that
loved
because
it.
there obviously was more to it than meets the eye.
It
Like,
wasn't just like they were bragging to a team they beat. Those teams were at each other's throats.
yeah, the whole
For
game.
the whole
Oh,
like.
And by the sounds of it, beforehand in press conferences,
Yeah.
it's just a build-up of things.
There was a rivalry almost. Like it was. It was
Mm.
very hostile. So I
Yeah,
think so,
it's
like context
mad.
applied. It's fine.
You know what? In that game, right, it was so bad to start with. I think the
Yeah.
first kind of half was not great, and
They're
then
dead.
all of a sudden I saw that ball get booted into the
Oh,
bench. I was
sorry.
like, yep, that's a wrap.
As soon as he
I
was
see
going to
Van
the,
Dijk absolutely come over
yeah,
and
yeah, and he just absolutely bodied
sent
them.
someone to the deck.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I wish
the ball into the.
people would have had,
Just like-
imagine I'm like booking points or something on a bet on that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll be
You'd be rolling. in
you'd
it.
be rolling. Yeah, you'd be. Oh Jesus.
Jesus. Yeah.
One game
That-
I don't book on bet on bookings, and that happens. But
Yeah, that's got to be
there we
the
go.
standout game for game of the tournament, right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think
Well,
because
no,
not because of the actual football. I think because
No, I think the actual
Morocco.
football, that free kick, the
when they beat.
balls to take that free kick,
Oh yeah.
play it on the
Yes,
floor
yes,
last
definitely.
minute.
I mean,
Oh,
that's
that
another
was
thing as well.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? The thing is, I was talking to my dad about this. He said, if they put someone
under
underneath the wall, that wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
Maybe
Silly.
I guess they didn't expect it. Expect him to go.
Oh, you definitely
I think
don't
it's
expect
just
that.
smart.
Yeah, because I didn't. I thought,
Shot.
it's like the Rashford one at the end.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be
That was
yeah.
so close. But imagine if we
Very
did the
close.
same kind
Yeah,
of.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
But imagine if you did that short pass and then it just didn't work. That'd be so much more frustrating
Yes,
than
definitely.
Oh,
just
Oh,
taking a
yeah.
shot.
We'd all be
Yeah.
taking the piss, but like, why would you not shoot?
Yeah, 100%.
It's a risk, but
yeah.
I think it's a smart one because no one was expecting it.
Yeah. So sorry, Rhys. What were you saying about Morocco? One Morocco game for game of the tournament.
Who did they beat? Spain.
Spain,
the
Portugal.
Oh,
Spain
what?
and Portugal, and then losing to a very good French
If
team.
you sorry,
That's not
they
bad run.
they
Yeah, they've done very
deserve
well.
to win off
Yeah.
that. Like that is
Three big,
Yeah,
three
they're
big
very good.
teams
They're
in a row.
very
That is
well-
one of
they're
that
very
might be
well,
the best.
oiled team.
Yeah. For me, that might be the best underdog run ever. Like you
It's
know,
definitely up there, yeah.
I mean, it's the first. Wasn't it the first African side in the semi-final?
Yeah,
like, ever?
yeah,
or
it was.
something?
Really? Ever?
yeah, first
Yeah.
African side in the
Wow.
semis.
That's surprising.
I just think fair play.
And that
to them, like.
Morocco,
But-
the Morocco-Spain match, I remember being very entertaining.
Yeah,
It was a
and
while ago now, but I
it
remember.
finished 0-0, didn't it?
I think so,
But it was just like
penalties.
just watching them hold on for dear life.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hakimi's penalty.
And they hit the post as well, Spain at the last minute. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, Hakimi's penalty was unreal.
I've got a question for everyone here.
go on.
So obviously, with the World Cup being in the winter, like, have you all enjoyed watching it in the winter compared to?
But I'd rather
you know,
summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, I said to Andy the other day, it's a bit wild. We've been out, well, us three, not you, Rhys, but us three, we've been out for one match. Every other match we've watched at home.
Yeah, but in the summer, I feel like it's
In the
more
summer.
nailed on that you
Yeah.
get out.
Yeah,
We
but the
would've
summer
gone
you
to
don't
the
have to
pub.
worry
yeah,
about.
yeah.
I feel like again, Luke, like you say, because it's in winter and because of like obviously uni work and stuff like that. It's come towards the end of the year.
Yeah, we've all got stuff going on.
In the summer, like you have no work. Like you
No.
don't, because obviously you're just chilling. But
Well,
like
as well, you go to the pub more in the summer.
yeah, and
Yeah.
you can go to
Naturally.
beer garden. It's hot. You get your
Yeah.
England shirts out,
Yeah.
which I don't own, but there we go.
Mr. Luton doesn't have an English
Yeah, I
shirt.
know.
Crazy.
I need to go and buy one, and I will.
Get one now, you'll get a good deal.
What, just wear it outside? They won't be looking at me.
Charlie, you were
thinking,
singing
"Oh,
"God Save the King" the loudest out of everyone.
Yeah,
I'm surprised you
obviously.
don't have an England shirt.
Yeah, no, I need to actually get one. I'll get one sorted for the Euros.
But, I
yeah.
mean, overall, obviously, football only, it has been an amazing World Cup. It's been great entertainment. And I think it'll be looked back on quite fondly.
I think it like if you take out the whole Qatar bullshit.
Oh, yeah, but
like,
you-
it's been a
like
different
from a
World Cup.
footballing point,
Yeah, like
it's
football only,
delivered.
yeah.
And I've seen people on Twitter say it's been boring, and I've been like, have we been watching the same tournament?
And to be fair,
There's been some shit games, but like
some games have been boring, but
But
then you get that in every World Cup.
every
Yeah.
competition.
And football is one of
Yeah,
them games
every
where
competition.
sometimes it will be boring.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
think
like
about how
kind
many
of-
games that all of you have watched that have just been crap.
Yeah. Oh
You know,
yeah.
Lots of
0-0
Champions
draws.
League finals, 0-0.
Yeah,
I was
that's
going to say
the-
lots of
the
Luton Town
Liverpool-
games. They're always quite boring.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, on Sunday I can be bored for 90 minutes.
Yeah.
We'll probably lose to Millwall, but there we go.
We'll see.
Half 11 kickoff,
Yeah, half 11 kickoff. That's great by
the FA.
yeah, that's great by the FA. Same day as World Cup final though, so there we go, and go back and enjoy watching
Yep.
France and Argentina.
You're not going to enjoy it. You're not going to remember it.
Yeah, you'll be battered. Like.
Well, it depends if I
yeah,
drink
see,
that much.
See what the vibe is.
No, me, I probably will.
Yeah, man. Don't blame you.
Should we move on to the
Drink my
Southgate
sorrows
tweet?
away.
Let's go. I mean, right. I'm going to ask for all your guys' opinions on Southgate because I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, Andy, obviously, Ireland fan, but you two, are you Southgate in or out?
In.
Oh, wow. Okay. I thought it was kind of unanimous that people wanted him out.
No,
It's a
no.
tricky question.
Yeah, that's what I was going to get onto.
I don't think there isn't.
So,
Look, come on.
Okay, but wait, before, Charlie, were you Southgate in before this tournament?
To be honest, I mean, I feel like it was one of them things where if we didn't, I think he had a lot of pressure on him. I feel like,
yeah, definitely.
but I feel like we didn't play bad really in any games.
No.
No.
Okay.
I didn't.
The only game I thought we played crap was USA, but
And still, like,
Yeah.
you know, we had the best record of any team in the group stage.
like this is the
So-
thing, right? We went out to, well, you would say a good French side.
Oh,
but
very
actually,
good. No, it is.
But
a good
actually, they were quite
French team.
mediocre when they played England. I
Oh,
think.
yeah, on the day, but
Yeah.
overall.
And I feel like, that game could have gone either way. And
Oh, it could have.
Harry
Kane
Kane
puts
missing
the
a penalty
penalty.
shouldn't be the decider
No.
on Southgate losing the job or staying. Personally,
No, I think something that's interesting. That France game is the first time England have lost inside 90 minutes at a major tournament in the Southgate.
Oh, okay.
See,
We've never lost.
Yeah, that's
in
amazing.
normal time.
That's really impressive.
This is the thing though. Growing up as watching England, like you look at our managers who had in the past. Now Southgate has been the best out of the bunch. Personally,
Yeah.
we haven't won anything since '66, right? The managers we had in the past haven't done. They've done
Yeah.
nothing. Southgate has got us to a Euro final, a World Cup
Semi-final.
semi-final, and
it-
obviously
World
took a
Cup
good
quarter.
team to beat us this
yes,
time.
yes, definitely. And I feel like he has done the best out of everyone. And I feel like, yes, the role of England as a manager is very, very, very important. I feel like everyone's kind of looking at you like,
Hardest job in English
yeah,
football.
it is
Oh,
the
it
hardest
is.
job, yeah. But the thing is, if he does go, one, who are we going to have? Secondly, he'll probably ruin the kind of the continuity we have, I guess. And
This is
I
the
just-
argument I was going to make. Basically,
I just don't fix what's not broken in my eyes. I don't think we're bad. I just think this tournament we've got unlucky, and I think we have to focus on the Euros. And yes, if we do rubbish in the Euros,
then
maybe it is
that's
his time
yeah.
to go. But I think at the moment there's no point in changing it up.
Okay, so you're saying give him one more tournament.
Yes, definitely.
And what would he have to do in that tournament for him to
See,
stay
that's
Win
on?
the
it.
thing again.
Win it. I'm sorry.
I
Because
is that not the
know,
expectation?
I know.
Has to win it.
I mean, you look at other nations and
I
Brazil.
believe with the players, I think 18 months' time. I mean, you've seen Bellingham this World Cup, and he's what 19.
Oh, he's going to the very
Imagine
top.
in 18 months what he'll be like.
Yeah, I think.
I believe.
I swear you don't rate
Oh.
Bellingham.
Oh, yeah,
He's
yeah,
trying
yeah,
to keep
yeah,
the
yeah.
agenda out.
One thing I want to add on though, the only thing with Gareth Southgate is he is very, very selective, and he needs to give players more chance.
Mm.
So, for example, in a group stage, maybe there's players that were called up and they didn't play a single minute. Maybe
Maddison.
Yeah, like Maddison, for example. He's been very good in the Prem, and he likes his favourites and he sticks with them. For example, I mean, this obviously went against me, but I wasn't really a fan of Jordan Henderson really being in the starting 11. But
He's
actually,
been all right.
yeah, he's been alright. He
He's been
scored,
alright.
and I'm just like, but then that's
But then as
you
a
don't judge a book by its cover almost. Like you can't just judge like that.
And
'cause
the thing is, because it's a young squad, you need experienced players
Yes,
to
yes,
complement them.
definitely,
And I think Henderson's one of those players
Yeah.
who he's a leader.
And apparently he gets on very well with all the young guys.
Exactly. So I
Yeah.
get why that he was included. I was just surprised at him starting.
yeah, I was
That's
surprised him
what-
starting. But again, like
But-
Southgate likes his favourites.
Yeah,
But then his goal against Senegal was pretty good.
Yeah, that's what
yeah,
I mean.
yeah. As soon as he scored, I was like, okay, fair play.
Yeah, and that's kind of shut me up a little bit. But
And as well, saying that he's got his favourites, every manager's got his favourites. Like for France, for example, Giroud is a player that wouldn't get picked by many managers, but Didier Deschamps has picked him for 4 straight tournaments or
Yeah.
something. Like,
yeah, definitely.
obviously Giroud now looks amazing, but he's not always like last World Cup. He didn't even have a shot in the whole tournament on target. I think. It
Yes,
was.
I remember.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
It is
So,
wild.
yeah,
I just think, just had it because I think Charlie said a lot of what I was going to say anyway. I think just the counterpoint, I guess, is that we have the players to play attacking football, and we don't. I remember as soon as we went,
very conservative
and the
football.
thing is, Italy played quite conservative football at the Euros, but we still went defensive. When, in my opinion, that like we could have got a second goal and killed that game off. if
Oh
we'd have
no,
attacked.
definitely.
100%. I feel like when that first goal went in,
It was
what was it
really
Luke
early.
Shaw?
Luke
wasn't it?
Shaw,
Yeah,
yeah,
it
Luke
was.
Shaw scored, and I thought, yeah, great, but I just why are we sitting back with this game? Look, that goal was in the first couple of minutes.
It was,
Yeah.
yeah. But
Attack, like that's the thing with that Italian team. I feel like if we attacked, we
we'd
would
have
have,
killed it off
we could have killed it off.
and then sat back.
And
I
yeah,
get
and-
it, but
And even I don't really want to go back on it, but
no. Well,
you know,
what's-
you got to look at the first 5 penalty
what's
takers as
interesting,
well.
England's biggest undoing is when we score early. We went out against Croatia after scoring after 6 minutes? We score within 2 minutes against Italy. Same thing. England scoring early.
well, that free kick was in 6 minutes.
It was very
yeah,
early.
it was early.
So
yeah.
it's like
yeah.
when we score early, I've noticed we seem to struggle because we sit
Yeah.
back for the entire
That's-
game.
Yeah, that's the thing, and
and it's very naive.
Obviously, what I was just saying as well about in the kind of Euro final, the first 5 penalty takers, I would have switched that up personally.
Oh, what? I just didn't get it. Saka had never taken a penalty in his
No,
life.
but it's not that though. I mean,
Like
again, you say about experience, like, you know, bless him, he was, you know, very young at
19.
the time, yeah. And I get, like, if you wanted to take one, that's fine, but
put
you know,
him
think
earlier
about
on,
think about how much pressure you have
Yeah.
as a penalty taker, and obviously, you know,
Yeah, for me though, like
failed to score, but
it's very
which is
easy to look.
unfortunate.
It's very easy to look back at these things and say, I
With
would have done this,
hindsight,
I would have
Hindsight.
done that.
Yeah,
And let's talk about
I
England
know.
against France. Would I like for me? I'd still put Kane on that penalty, even though he's taken one.
100%. People
Yeah.
saying they wouldn't. I'm
It's like,
thinking,
this
who else would you
guy-
put
yeah,
on it?
who else would you put on? And look at Kane. Like, I'm sorry, people are having a go at Kane.
I don't get it.
I personally don't get it. Kane is one of our best players.
He's the best
He- he-
striker.
He's
in
the
the
driving
world.
force of the team. He's the go-to man. You know,
He's
And-
captain.
yeah, and
Yeah.
people to, you know, criticise him and stuff. It's just
At the end of the day, a
but
penalty.
People now, so you know, people now just moan about anything. I mean, I saw on Instagram people were, you know, racially abusing Marcus Rashford.
It's like,
You know,
yeah,
he came on a pitch for 5 minutes.
5
What's
minutes
he done?
And took a decent free. It wasn't a
Yeah,
bad effort.
people-
either,
Good
like,
free kick.
Oh,
yeah.
very good.
like
free kick,
People
yeah.
are just stupid.
Yeah, I just feel like
Again, going back to that Southgate, that France game, the substitutions,
That's
bringing
what
Grealish on
irks me.
90th minute.
Grealish was brought on for like a couple of minutes. Rashford with 5 minutes left. One of those two has to come on earlier. I'm talking 70.
Yes. But then, what minute did we get the penalty? That's the thing. I feel like
80-second or something.
I can't.
I
actually
feel
cannot
that's the
remember.
thing with them subs. I feel like the penalty kind of decided.
Yeah, it did.
You know, if we scored that penalty, you know, I feel like
Maybe they come on. I don't know.
84th.
yeah, they would have come on ready for extra time.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? And yeah, I think the penalty was unlucky, to be honest. I mean, again, it's just one of those.
Look,
things,
at the end of the
you
day,
know.
Kane scored the first one.
Everyone misses
Like-
penalties in their time.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you would have put your house on him to score,
It's
but
also
you know
you've
he
got-
didn't, and that's the way it goes.
It's Hugo Lloris, his Spurs teammate. In training, they probably take
played
penalties
together.
all the
Oh,
time.
yeah, Jesus.
Lloris will know Kane's penalty technique inside and out. He'll know exactly what he's good at, what he's bad at.
Yeah.
Same
Absolutely.
sort of with Kane, but obviously with a keeper, it's different.
Mm.
But that's an argument to put someone else on the penalty then.
I mean, do you know what? The thing is,
It
right?
is, but then who?
Harry Maguire.
It is one of the Euros. Is
Yeah,
the best
yeah, no,
penalty
that's
I've
what
ever seen.
You know
It was
what?
a good pe- it
People,
was a very
people
good
think,
penalty.
you know, I can't really see who else could. You know,
I mean,
take
How
one.
much does Harry Maguire pay you for all this propaganda, Charlie?
Yeah.
What? Actually, let's talk about Harry Maguire because I think he's had a very good tournament personally.
I think he's been one of the best players.
And I've
makes
seen
a case for-
TikToks and stuff. People go at him. You know, people have an agenda, don't they, against him?
Him for
'cause-
United is very different to him for England.
Yeah, I've
different
always
But he's
players.
not a
liked him for-
fashionable centre back though, is he?
Yeah,
No,
I've
he's
always
not.
liked him for England. You know, he's no nonsense. You know, he gets the job done.
Exactly.
He's good in the air. Even though he didn't score this time, but
So what was your opinion, Rhys? Did you say Southgate?
I'm on the fence. I'm going to be honest. I think if we sack him, it makes sense because at the end of the day, he's had 3 tournaments. It might just be a case of give someone else a go.
I think this was his 4th tournament.
Fourth?
I think so.
No, because it was
World Cup 18,
Yeah, no,
Euros.
it
yeah,
was-
no, this is 3.
Okay, all right.
Unless you're
Yeah.
classing Nations League, but that's so typical.
No, I'm not classing Nations
glorified friendlies.
Yeah.
But I think the issue is whenever he's come up against a world-class team, Italy, France,
Croatia were very good.
and obviously now France, and you know even Belgium in the, I know it was
Yeah, third
but
place
if we
playoff.
add that
Oh,
in,
they're
that's
the most
5
overrated team.
world-class teams that he's not beat, and I just think we need a manager who who on the level where they can outsmart a world-class
Is
team.
that not
Yeah.
on the players?
It's on the players as well, but at the end of the day, you could say that about any manager ever. Like,
Yeah, the manager does a lot.
so it's just like, and the style of football, I think we're not progressive enough. Although someone like Bellingham could help in addressing that. So if we give him another tournament, especially with how young the team is, and they have got better, the Football England players got better each
Yes,
tournament,
yes.
and that for me is the biggest argument for him staying.
I agree. I feel like the kind of style of football is not the best under Southgate. I
Yeah,
feel
but it's
like
got better.
it has got
He
better.
has warmed up to being a bit more creative.
Yeah,
But like,
Because
and
he's
I feel
got so
like he's
many-
learning.
He's got so many creative players that
Yeah.
he just kind of tells them to be a bit more conservative. Apart from Sterling, who's the only player who he just kind of says, do whatever you want. with
Yeah,
it."
and it works.
Yeah.
yeah,
And
definitely.
he just runs about, does whatever.
I feel like what you said is important as well about the big teams. We don't really seem to.
Yeah, that's the biggest issue for
Yeah,
Southgate.
that is a big issue
Yeah.
because again, we don't.
'Cause you have to
turn
beat
up
the
for big
best to be
teams.
the
Yeah.
best.
What
Yeah,
I
it's
would
just-
do, if I was the English FA. So I'm a very big believer in you've got to give managers time. You can't just sack them.
Oh no, 100%. You know, look at Watford.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Had to
exactly.
get
So,
Watford
yeah,
in there.
yeah.
No,
I had to
it's
bring
a
Watford
good
in there,
argument.
Yeah.
So I would keep him for the Euros. He's done too
But
much.
do you not think he's already had a lot of time
How long has he been in charge for?
since
Years.
2017,
17.
18? Well, he's done 3 tournaments.
Yeah, that is time, to be fair.
Yeah, for an international manager, that's a lot.
But
It depends.
But it's
what
just
the-
how young the squad is.
Yeah.
That's
It's
the
a-
thing.
yeah,
Again,
The players need time.
stick with him for the Euros. See how it goes.
Yeah, I think I agree. I think the Euros is the deciding point.
For me,
That's-
he has to
yeah.
win the Euros. If you don't win the Euros, then see you
But
later.
would you- do
Are
you
the
think-
expectations really that high in England, though?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Do you think England will win the Euros?
I think we have a good enough squad to do it.
We have a good,
4 tournaments in a row. I think England should be winning one of them. One of
Well,
them. That's all I ask. One tournament.
But then,
Can
like
we-
Charlie was saying earlier, you've not won the World Cup or anything since.
But we've
the
but that's
66.
an underachievement. That we can't let our standards drop. We have world class players.
Yeah, but the England team of the 2000s was world class.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
it
I mean.
was.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
we've
and
always
that-
had a good
and that's the point.
team.
They didn't meet
I was
expectations.
going to say, if Southgate was manager of that mid-2000s England team, and he said, like, listen, I know you don't like each other, because a lot of it was egos, Gerrard,
huge.
Scholes,
yeah,
and
yeah.
Lampard.
That's because this squad's
Which is
got
the re-
more like
Yeah,
togetherness.
they're pally.
Yeah,
they're all
they
mates.
was a team. Yeah,
And
yeah.
They're a team.
Morale
that was
is
not,
higher,
That
yeah.
was not a team. They didn't play like
They were
a
just
team.
individuals.
Yes.
Yeah.
If they had a manager like Southgate who goes, listen, you play against each other every week, but we're gonna,
Put that to one side.
yes,
Yeah.
for the sake of the country, then maybe that team would have won something.
Maybe. And that's the thing. Like.
Yeah, you got to work as a team. Definitely, I think that's the. You know,
And
most
I
obvious
think
thing.
what I also mentioned the other day was that obviously I feel like this could have changed. The France game could have changed the narrative around Southgate, but then he got shafted by a shit referee.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah.
I thought the referee was
Yeah.
absolutely
Yeah.
diabolical. Like
The referee was absolutely terrible.
shocking.
But that's, I mean, you can't just blame the ref, can you? But even still, I feel like, you know,
I think all the arguments still apply.
It is fair. I mean,
I mean, we did get 2 penalties.
yeah,
so that's
what I was
kind of
about to
kills
say,
my
yeah.
argument.
Okay, no,
But I
no,
just
no.
think that was some
Yeah, but-
obvious
No, it
fouls.
was a bad ref.
yeah. Okay, we got 2 penalties. We could have had a third. Also, it's debatable whether if it was free kick before the goal. However, that's 45 seconds. VAR.
Yeah, that's way too long to.
VAR
Yeah,
will
yeah,
not
yeah.
go back 45 seconds.
No,
It won't.
they don't need to.
No.
Anyway, I agree with everything that's been said. Really, I feel like there's so many arguments for and against him, and I just think I'm so on the fence.
Well, does the quality of manager that would potentially come in not impact your
Yeah,
opinions
but
on Southgate? Because the
again,
2 names again thrown around
Tuchel,
are Tuchel and Pochettino, who are 2 world-class managers. Would you say Southgate's a world-class manager? I wouldn't.
No.
However,
But would you want Pochettino being in charge of the England team? Like, actually,
Yes,
no,
he's
very-
worked with
actually,
Kane. He's made Kane what he is.
Wait, let's put this question out here. Would you want someone that is
a defensive
not
coach.
No, because would you want someone that's not an English manager
I've
managing
got an argument there.
your
Right.
national team?
The England under-17s won the World Cup with a Welsh manager. The England women's team won the Euros,
Euros,
with a
women's Euros.
Dutch manager.
Yes, she's Dutch.
So the
Come on,
last
Rhys.
the last 2 England managers
Rhys
at
has
any
won
level
Yeah.
to win a tournament have not been English because
It's awesome.
those teams put that to one side and went, let's look outside of the box and who we can bring in.
Also,
Actually, it's quite
Mic
selective as well, I
drop.
guess, especially if you're just looking for one nation. But
Yeah.
yeah,
But
and
I
as
get
well,
I get the argument.
who was the last English manager to win the First Division? Exactly. Mic
No
drop.
English manager has won the
Yeah,
Premier
yeah, no,
League.
but like even
Yeah.
First Division, who won it? Like, come on, give me a name.
I can't think of one
can't think
We
of
gotta
one.
because
bring,
I wasn't alive.
we've got to bring Sam Allardyce back.
Big Sam. Yeah, I wonder what would have
Or
happened.
Dyche.
Dyche.
Yeah,
Who won it?
Yeah.
Would it
Oh
have
yeah,
been-
you'd love that style of player.
Actually, First Division. Would it have been oh, what's his name?
Kevin Keegan?
I don't think he won.
Yeah, I don't think he
I
won.
don't think he won.
No, but so this proves my point. Like, Tuchel and Pochettino are world-class managers.
Who would you rather out of? Both
I
them?
think Tuchel is more realistic than Pochettino.
Yeah,
Because
Well,
I
he
think
said he would
you know
take the job on,
Tuchel,
didn't
he supposedly has a reputation for losing the dressing room quite easily. So that might hinder him getting a club job because usually a manager of his caliber will take a club job
Mhm.
over
Yeah.
an international one.
and also because of the job Southgate has done, getting them all being mates, it would be harder to lose the dressing room, I believe.
Yeah,
'Cause they
yeah,
actually,
I agree.
I believe there's a genuine
Got a bit of
friendliness.
unity. Yeah.
They actually do, like, they're not just
Yeah.
doing it
I
because
feel like Southgate.
footballers
Yeah,
for
in that
England.
sense, Southgate has laid a foundation
hmm
that I think someone like Tuchel wouldn't have as much of an issue as he has had at other teams.
yeah.
And let's not forget, Tuchel won the Champions League and got to the final, the year before. Knockout football is where he excels.
Yeah, he is
Yes.
unreal at
But
knockout
again,
football,
Pochettino has worked with Kane. He made Kane what he is, so
Yeah.
does he bring the best out of him again?
I would like to see what he'd do with this England team.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
And also, it's not completely out of the question to have a non-English manager manage England. Look
No,
at
no,
Fabio
it's not
Capello.
Yeah,
but what
I
did
get the
Fabio Capello
argument
do?
because, it's the England team, but like I just think if we think outside of the box and broaden our options, we increase our chances of winning the tournament.
Yeah, I think it should be the best person for the job, not
Yeah,
they're
absolutely.
English, they've got a passport.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
No,
true.
definitely
So
not.
it's all.
definitely.
I think that would be fine.
So, anyone fancy a bit of Ireland chat?
Yeah, let's go, Andy. How was your World Cup, Andy?
Oh well,
Yeah, how was your World
being
Cup?
an Iran fan.
Yeah, you've seen everything.
Oh yes. But no, I'm just looking here at the Euro qualification group. It's
You're
actually
getting excited. Who's in your group?
France, Netherlands.
Oh, France.
Potential World Cup winners in your group.
Well,
Are you
that's-
excited?
Yeah, that's you not qualifying.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want that.
Yeah, that's harsh.
I don't know if maybe the third place qualifies as well or goes into a.
Yeah,
What
I
do you
think.
reckon? What do you reckon the odds are on Ireland not qualifying for the next 10 years?
Oh, Charlie's about to put a bet on.
Evens.
I might have to slap a few quid on that.
Um,
Same with Scotland and Wales.
Yeah. However, I'm going to throw that out there. I could see Ireland finishing second, maybe in this group.
What? Ahead
What,
of
over the Netherlands?
Netherlands?
Yeah, Netherlands aren't that good.
What?
Oh my
They're,
god.
not,
Oh,
they're not that good.
Okay,
Andy,
they're not.
Andy,
Okay, they're
Andy.
maybe a little bit overrated, but Ireland.
Their style,
Sorry.
their style of play.
I think the way it's set up there is how it finishes for me. France, Netherlands, Greece, Ireland, Gibraltar.
Right.
I
What are you
think-
basing Greece finishing third on?
Oh, you're definitely losing to Greece.
Name me a good Greek player. I'm not being funny.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
Liverpool left back, Tixilis.
Is he that
Scott
good?
doesn't even.
Socrates.
Socrates.
Does
He's
he
like,
does he even still play?
he's like 30. He's like in his late 30s.
Well,
Does he even still play?
I actually don't know. He plays for Olympiacos. There's your
I don't
trivia
know.
for the day.
again, he's their only decent player, but still, I see.
You've just got to be optimistic, haven't you?
Greece won the Euros in
2004. That's the most
Yes.
random shit that's ever happened.
Yeah, but they did shit
They-
out every single game.
Yeah. It's the only way they'd win it, let's be real. The thing with the Netherlands is I think they have a world-class centre-back pairing. Van Dijk and Ake, with De Ligt behind them.
You know what? You look at teams like Netherlands and Belgium, the most overrated teams, I think.
Oh,
How
Belgium
Belgium, yes.
overrated?
Yes.
Oh,
Wait,
come on.
As in
They went on
legacy? Are we talking about
Well, not
legacy?
legacy, but
no,
they-
Charlie, you're talking about legacy, aren't you?
No, I'm just saying in general. I
no.
think
So
they're
what?
overrated.
Right here, right now, or like last 10 years?
this golden generation.
Yeah,
Golden
you're saying this golden
generation.
generation's overrated.
It did
aren't
flop,
you?
but
Oh, come on.
No,
They
but
should
like
be ranked second in FIFA rankings.
yeah,
but
they were
Okay.
top of the rankings of like recently.
Yeah,
That's fine,
They're always top of the
but-
The
rankings.
World
but
Cup
if
winner
if you look
should
at the
be top of
rankings,
the
they're all bollocks
rankings.
anyway.
Mhm.
Yeah, they are.
They don't make any sense. I don't know how what they're based off.
Yeah, friendlies against like San Marino, like who cares? Like
Well, that's outrageous. This World Cup, yeah, Belgium are finished. Their team's too old and stuff. But
De
in
Bruyne
the
said
tw-
they were too old, so
yeah, what a loser. Should we
Why
talk- No, come on, that mentality's awful.
Yeah,
was
a bad mentality.
dreadful
Yeah, and
comment.
that's the thing with them kind of teams.
but
Like,
he is.
there's
club
no
over
togetherness.
country.
There's
yeah,
no togetherness.
very much.
I don't.
Have you seen his
I
most
don't think
recent
you'll
tweet?
see.
No, go
Or his
on.
most recent Instagram.
What
What
was
did he
it?
say?
Well, it's him at Man City training, and he's just captioned it back home with a little thumbs up emoji.
Ooh,
That's the
fine.
thing.
That's
that-
social media, though.
Yeah,
Like,
but there's no
don't mean much.
togetherness in teams like that. I feel like
you feel like it's like the
England
But-
actually have that togetherness.
Yeah.
Again.
But you've got to be realistic that Belgium is a small nation. They've got France next to them who can nick their players if they want to.
Yeah.
Them getting to a semi-final of a World Cup, losing out 1-0 to France from a corner header from, I think it was Titi.
Yeah.
They were so close to a final.
I think when I say they're overrated, I mean now.
Oh, no,
Because
now,
they-
but Charlie was saying
Yeah,
in
yeah.
general.
I think just because their golden generation should have done something more of note.
I think a semi-final's good.
It is good.
Yeah.
I just
Semi-final's great for that
Yeah.
too.
The expectation on winning, like, you're saying that England should be winning all the time, Belgium should be winning all the time. Only one team can win.
yeah, exactly. That's football at the end of the day. Isn't
Yeah,
it? Like,
but so, I don't know. It'd be interesting to hear from a Belgian perspective, but
yeah.
I think
any,
they'd be
any
quite...
Belgians listening.
I think they'd be quite proud that their little nation has had
Yeah.
some of the best
Absolutely.
attacking
I just think
players
you know, you
Ever.
just look at the way they've gone out. You know, they went out of the Euros to Wales, for God's sake. Like they went.
Yeah.
They lost this year, like the group stage.
Yeah,
Lukaku,
this year was embarrassing.
Lukaku, that like those misses.
He is injured though.
That's a Karius level disaster class. I'm sorry. He's got to put one of those chances away.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a player of his.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
his
he is.
quality.
I do believe he's a world class striker.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
My-
amazing for
But
Belgium
my
as
God,
well.
he's flawed. Like,
Yeah.
but yeah,
So good Ireland chat.
yeah. Good island chat. Romelu Lukaku.
We end on Belgium.
Sorry, Andy.
Was there anything else?
Go on, what do you want to say about Ireland?
Go on, Andy, give
I
us
feel
the-
like you had a point or
Yeah, I feel
something.
like
No,
you-
there wasn't really a point. I can't
just had
lie,
to,
but just got to
just a bit
mention
of-
Stephen Kenny,
Yeah.
What about
Oh.
Mark?
Gavin Bazunu,
What about Mark McGuinness?
Mark McGuinness. I don't even know if he gets in the squad.
I've
Play-
heard he does. He does on our career mode. in
Oh, on
few years.
FIFA, yeah,
On FIFA.
yeah.
It's
No,
career
he
mode.
doesn't make the squad. No.
Oh, he doesn't. Oh, he's class.
I mean, that's the problem with this team. That there's just so
And he's
many
young.
random players that,
Troy Parrott make the team.
yeah. But
What's he doing these days? Like, I
on
haven't-
loan in League One, I think. Let's
Yeah.
have a look.
Yeah,
Preston North End.
Yeah,
I think
knew
that's
heard
Championship.
that name. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
they're championship. That's
yeah.
That's okay.
it's all right.
Mm,
And he's what, like 18, 19?
20.
Best league in the world, actually.
Yeah.
you stand by that?
Since getting promoted,
no,
I don't know
no,
if I agree with
It's,
that.
it's up there in one of the actually, it's up there in one of the best leagues.
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
world.
Oh, it's a
Entertainment
unbelievable
value.
entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah, and shot results as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Especially Andy Blackburn Rovers losing to Preston 4-1.
4-1.
4-1.
Yeah.
Well, never back the early kickoff, as Gandhi said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
did say that,
You did
He
back the
really
early
did.
kickoff though, didn't you, Andy?
Oh yeah.
and I
Didn't
told him
listen
not
to
to.
Well, yeah. Let's just get it on record that Gavin Bazunu is going to be a top 6 keeper
Oh yeah.
Yes.
within the next 4
I
years.
believe City have a buyback clause on him.
Yeah,
I
no, he's
imagine.
actually unbelievable. I've been watching him since he was when he was at Portsmouth. Oh, Rochdale even. He
I
was at
watched him.
Rochdale first.
Yeah, I saw him a bit at Portsmouth last season.
Go down
I
to a
just
few
can't-
Pompey games.
I didn't see him in person, but like on streams and that. I just can't believe he's gone to Southampton from Portsmouth. Like
Play up.
big
Pompey.
rivalry.
Rivals and
Yeah, he
two
was only
leagues
on
up.
loan at Portsmouth though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, but
fucking big
still,
ones.
Yeah.
still.
Plus, why would you not take a Premier League job?
Oh yeah, from
Yeah.
his point, it's,
I-
it's just
oh yeah, from
interesting.
his point,
innit?
it's just
Like-
yeah. It's
Oh
just
yeah,
like-
yeah, it is
Jumping the
unusual.
It's
Yeah.
just a bit of a
Oh yeah,
rivalry.
let's talk about Jones.
Yeah.
What are your actual opinions on him, Charlie? Because as a Luton fan, which we probably not mentioned that you are a Luton fan yet, him leaving you mid-season to Southampton, in my opinion, is justified.
I can see where you're coming from. Yeah. This is the thing, right? I feel like he's been a snake. He's been a Judas
Yeah, yeah.
beforehand. By leaving and going to Stoke, and that obviously backfired on him. So
You hope they backfires this time.
him coming back to ours was a bit of a. It was a bit
Random.
controversial.
Yeah, a bit
but,
questionable.
But then I can't fault it. He's kept us up, and
Got you into the playoffs.
he got us into play. And I think if we kept bloody Graham Jones, we would have been in the right shit. But that's another story. Him leaving, I can understand why it's, I can understand why. But
Well, at the end of the day, he's
But
not
again,
gone to a
mid-season-
rival.
no,
No, it's not
I get that.
It's
rivalry.
one of them where if it's your club,
It's
like,
just a bit wild.
I'd be fuming. You know, Cooper nearly left us for Brighton a few months ago.
Really?
Yeah, he was in talks with Brighton apparently,
Oh well.
and I was like, you dickhead.
Yeah,
I was like-
it is annoying. It
No,
is.
you
But
can't
I
do
feel
that.
like Championship
Have to
to
get-
Prem is a bit more justified. But I
Yeah.
think as a supporter of a club, I want a manager that's committed. So
Oh yeah, of course.
you want him
but
to be committed. And
I'd be
that's the
pissed
thing,
off if
like,
I was a Luton fan.
we
This-
were doing well under him, and
Yeah.
then obviously now it's just kind of a new kind of era, a new setup, and it's going to be different. I mean,
Yeah.
we lost our game last week, but I'm not really, as much as it's annoying, it's a new manager. You got to give him,
Give him time.
yeah,
of course, and you can't
New
just jump
managers
off one
time.
game, and it'll be, we got quite a busy Christmas period coming up. We got Millwall on Sunday. We got Norwich on Boxing Day. And
Not an
then,
easy run.
we got Huddersfield on New Year's Day away.
You'll beat Huddersfield.
Oh,
That's shit.
oh my god, if we don't, then God help us. Yeah, and I think you just got to give him time.
yeah. But in general, you're saying about like he's left and it's all so bad. But in my opinion, I don't think you should think like footballers and managers don't think the same way as fans do. Nathan Jones is from Wales. What links does he have
This
to
is,
Luton?
Well, he's managed there twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a job.
You've got to have a
Yeah. Here's the
you
thing.
have a
Beforehand,
connection.
he never actually managed a team. He was
You
he was back up at Brighton or something.
Yeah.
I think he was assistant at Brighton.
So it's like
And that's not Brighton now, is it? It's Brighton like back when they weren't.
2016.
Back when they were.
But no, I don't know.
Yeah.
Nah,
I just think in
not
general
really
fans expect a lot. You can't expect the same loyalty especially when, let's take Nathan Jones for example. If Luton were doing badly, your board would be the first to get rid of him. They wouldn't.
Yes, they would. Yeah.
Like talking generally, because me and you, Luke, were talking the other day about one-man players.
Yeah.
And you were saying that you think Phil Foden's going to be a one-man player. I think that's outrageous.
A one-man.
One club
Oh,
man.
yeah,
A
sorry,
one-man
yeah.
player.
A one-man player.
A
Yeah,
one-club man. I don't think he leaves.
I just think
Really?
football.
I can't think of
Where's he gonna
circumstances.
go?
Well, the thing is,
Where's he gonna
again,
go?
English player, the tax is going to be high.
Yeah.
But a team's got to pay big for him.
Oh yeah, of course, but we're talking about someone that's
worth it,
22. What he's going to do in the next 10,
Yeah,
15
if
years.
he drops off, then
No, not even if he drops
But
off.
I don't think he would.
He
drop
could go
off.
to Real
he
Madrid.
won't drop off.
He
But
could go to Real Madrid.
I don't see that happening.
Well,
Do you know how much Real Madrid would have to pay?
yeah,
He's a
they'll pay.
top player. He starts.
Oh, his
Clubs
value's
club.
already
Yeah,
through the
but
roof.
like we were talking about the other day, Luke. Name me a one-man player that's played for one
one-man
club.
One-man
Mark Noble.
player.
Mark
Oh my
Noble.
god.
One club.
Yeah,
man.
one club
yeah,
player.
one
Name me
club player.
one.
Mark Noble.
Mark Noble.
He didn't leave because he wasn't good enough. Where else was he going to go?
I know his career's not over yet, but
Is this just because he
Vincent
didn't?
Company.
No.
He joined from Hamburg. However,
I know. Yeah.
he did have
Was
a-
it not Anderlecht? No.
No, it was
Yeah,
he
actually, I
joined
think
from,
it was
from
Hamburg.
Hamburg.
Hamburg, yeah.
So no. Give me another one.
So his career's not done yet. Harry Kane ain't leaving Spurs.
He
had his
played
chance and
he played for Leicester.
He played for Leicester and Norwich.
Okay, he was still on loan, so he was
Yeah,
under
but
contract. So
That's. I feel like you have to have only played for one club.
yeah, but
Yeah,
that's
he
that's
did
his
play
own.
for
Like,
Norwich.
Spurs chose to loan him out.
Oh yeah, but he's not a one man.
Okay. I think if you're under contract,
If we're doing
with the
it,
club,
if we're doing it with no loans,
I can't think of
Yeah, I
anyone
can't think
because
of
I'm thinking of players at
Who
my
is-
club,
who
and I'm
is-
like,
yeah, who
they've all
is-
been loaned out. So
Well, Forest keep
Totti
loaning
was
out.
Totti a one
Totti-
one man.
yes, I believe he will. Wait, I'm gonna have to look this up.
But see,
I'm
this
gonna
is my
check
point.
Brentford.
It's so rare, and like, let's say a 34-year-old Phil Foden, he probably fancies going to LA and
Yeah, okay.
living
I
it
feel
up.
like the MLS. You could say that about any player. They'd go there for that last paycheck.
Yeah. So
But
he
he's-
won't be one man.
No.
Ronaldo
One
can go
player.
there.
Yeah, I
Charlie, less of that.
Yeah, Totti spent
I'd
his
see that one.
entire career at Roma.
Yeah, that's amazing.
It is amazing, yeah.
Because like John Terry, he ruined it by going to Aston Villa like that last season. What was the point?
I think it was just easy money.
Yeah, but you think
Yeah.
footballers need money?
I mean, they're all overpaid. Let's be totally
Yeah,
honest there,
exactly.
but,
So
it's just like, obviously he had the chance to become an assistant manager at Villa as well. I think that came into
Yeah.
it. Same reason Rooney went to Derby,
yeah,
because he ended up
Well,
being their
that
manager.
ended well, didn't it?
That ended very well.
no.
But no,
Rooney
he's-
actually did
he's
a good job at
boosted- he's
Derby.
Yeah, he
boosted
did
his
a good
CV.
job, but I don't think he
Yeah.
helped with the whole
It's not-
finances.
No, but at the same time, yeah, because
Because,
obviously
you know,
they spent loads on
Yeah,
Rooney.
you had fucking.
Yeah, but that was
it's not-
Derby's whole philosophy, wasn't it?
It
Like,
was-
spend big and just get us.
Yeah, but
get
they
up.
had
It was
that
the same with
gambling
Lampard.
sponsor,
Yeah,
and they had
yeah.
him playing as play manager of the number
It was
32.
just weird.
My
wasn't
point.
it?
My point being, right? Okay, players leave when they're about when they're past it, very clearly past it. 33, 34, 35.
They'll go somewhere.
Yes, you can leave. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think when I say one club player, I mean, as in he's been at the club since he was 6, and I think if he does leave, yeah, he'll be about 34.
But we're also talking about we're
I'd
trying to.
consider that
Okay,
like one club.
fair enough. But we're trying to predict what's going to happen in the next 10 years. For all we know, Pep could leave City in 2 years' time. You could drop off. You could be a mid-table fodder, and then Foden's not staying around. Like, it's very unlikely to happen.
It's
but
unlikely, but again, like
It could.
You know, circumstances change. Like, you know, Messi. If Barca could afford to keep him, he wouldn't have left Barca.
No.
Yeah.
But then
He
he
could
did,
have
he did
been.
say he'd play for Newell's old boys
Yeah. Well,
in Argentina.
again, that's kind of youth level,
But you know,
he could have been. I'd consider if Messi had stayed at Barca, I'd consider him a one club player.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Yeah,
to be fair, 'cause
absolutely.
he was,
Yeah,
what,
100%.
16 or something when he...
But
yeah,
he-
14, I think, actually.
yeah. But I do remember he said at the end of his career
Yeah.
he'd consider going back to Newell
Yeah.
to play for his hometown team.
Yeah, he wanted to go play for his hometown
Well-
team. Aguero wanted to play for his hometown team. he
Yeah.
didn't, but-
Isn't there talk that Messi's going to leave PSG next
MLS
season?
offer
Yeah.
apparently.
MLS? What, Beckham's team?
Yeah,
or-
Beckham's team.
I
I'm hearing.
believe so. Yeah.
Do you want to get your thoughts on David Beckham on record, Luke?
Here
Oh,
we go. Here we go.
I don't like him. I think he's a hypocrite. I think he's money hungry. He's not got enough money, clearly. You know,
No.
he's saying about players
Yeah.
needing money. Now I'll take a big Qatar deal, even though it goes against, what I believe in.
Yeah.
And tune in to tonight to the Joe Lycett Got Your Back special. There's going to be a big segment on it. He's the guy that shredded the money.
Oh,
He didn't end up
shit.
shredding it though, did he?
Well,
I
no,
think
it
he
was,
actually
it was fake
no,
money, but
it's fake money.
Yeah, I think he won.
Real money went in the machine. Fake money came out the machine. He said. And he's got a special on 9 o'clock tonight, Channel 4.
Wow, I can assure you I won't be watching that
You
because
should watch.
Premier League.
Oh,
no,
Premier League
World Cup,
darts
no,
is
not
back.
Premier League. Sorry, World Championship
Oh,
darts
yeah.
starts.
Oh my God, Charlie.
It does.
Oh man.
Oh come on.
Yeah, that.
It's a staple.
Well,
of
you can
Christmas
watch it.
period.
No, that
you
is
can watch
staple.
it on demand on catch up on all four, which I know you have because we watch in between us on it all the time.
No, but the darts tonight, that'll be good.
Okay.
It's not a darts podcast.
No, we should start one.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, I'll just be here for the shits and giggles because I know nothing about darts.
Neither.
I'll just sing the
Yeah,
Michael
it
Van
should be-
Gogh song
be-
every time.
You two can if you like.
But you
We won't do that.
Right. Well, I think that might be the perfect way to end. A bit of darts chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have we covered? Is there any stone we haven't left unturned?
I feel like we've discussed everything ever today. Like,
Yeah. It's been a good sesh.
I know. I think we've,
Yeah, it's good. Good shift.
Yeah. So this will be the last episode because we're all going home for Christmas.
But
But
not last episode ever.
No, I was
No.
getting towards that.
Okay.
And we'll
So
see you in
last
the new
episode-
year.
Yeah, we'll see you in the new year.
Everyone have a good Christmas.
And a very happy new year.
Yes.
Oh.
And yeah, we'll see you next time.
We will see you in January when the Premier League will be back, so we can actually chat about good footy
Yep. Forest title charge. It's
And
happening.
and the
Soon
football
come.
league.
and the
the
football.
football
Oh,
league.
and
Yeah,
the
we
football
won't
league
leave
as
you
well.
out.
Yeah, I forgot
Yeah.
about the football league.
Wow.
Included. And Champions League as well. You know,
Yeah,
that's going
yeah.
to
Oh,
start.
yeah,
Champions
Champions
League, FA Cup, all of that.
Carabao Cup.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Papa John's Trophy.
Yeah, let's just do let's do the Saudi Arabian League or something. Let's get really obscure.
Johnson's Paint Trophy.
Al Hilal.
What's that darts thing called?
Oh, fucking Modus.
Yeah, Modus Darts can get a mention.
Oh.
Right. Anyway, yeah.
Anyway,
Thanks for
If you're watching
listening.
Modus Darts.
thank you. Goodbye.